do you know about the basic shot? It's when you hit the ball.
So the basic shot is where you don't do the manual power. Where like, so this was a thing in Toadstool Tour as well, where when you start doing the power bar, like you either press A or B when you've set the strength of the shot. Here's Joe, by the way. Come on, baby, I'm dying to match swings against someone who trained with Kid. He's dying for us to do it.
I'm not allowed to do anything else except...
Yeah, so Joe just stands there forever. He is the champion of this course.
Certifiable lunatics? Putting?
People who think putting is easy are lunatics.
Ah!
I mean, I think putting is easy, and I am a lunatic, as evidenced by the 1,900 videos of a series I have done already. So...
We've been at this for a while. Thank you for your patronage.
So, right, the basic shot
Yips.
I was trying to explain was when you hit the power on the shot. If you press A, then it will automatically pick randomly, like, the aim part for you.
Okay.
So, like, in most of the other golf games previously, you would, like, press A to start doing the power, and then you'd hit the button once you've gotten the bar up to the power, and then you have to hit the button again when the bar comes back down and try to get it, like, centered on the start point to have a straight shot. In this and Toadstool Tour, if you press A when you've set the power, you skip that second part, and it just randomly determines the aim part for you, like the accuracy of it. I never use that because it's terrible. So
yeah, what if you just...
If you press B, then
automatically
you get to... Don't automatically do it, so you actually get to... If you are good at doing the timing, then you should never use the basic shot. If you are halfway decent at doing the timing, you should never do the basic shot. Anyway, here's a putting lesson. He's teaching us how to putt. Nice hole out.
What? Out?
That's one of those golf terms. Hole out.
But you're putting it in the hole.
Yes.
Why do they call it the hole out when in the whole ball roll putt, but out of full ball take? Yeah.
Sounds like you need more golf words in your vocabulary. No. Nobody needs more golf words in their vocabulary.
We need less golf words, if anything.
I have learned all of the golf words by virtue of having played hundreds and hundreds of hours of golf, and I wish I could forget them.
Okay, well, tell me what an outer slice is.
No. You can't make me.
That's fair.
Anyway, the thing
now
here, it's basically the same as the shot challenge, unless in the putting lesson and challenge you do the lesson, and you do the challenge where it does 10 putts from different areas around the green, and you try to sink them, and 7 out of 10 is a pass. So, see you at the end of this!
Now there's ghosts.
The putt, and
You're
we
haunted.
get another single hole on a star course.
The ghosts of golfers past are now haunting you.
You drained enough of them.
What?
Yeah, a complicating factor to all of this golf terminology and everything that they say. This is translated from Japanese. So,
Oh, right, so
lot
we need
of
a
this is
Japanese
also
glossary
going to
of golf
be-
terms.
A lot of this is also going to have just the quirks of localization from Japanese to English that happen.
Drain them dry.
So, that was the putting. Over here, do not enter sneaky Klepto territory. So, of course, we've got to find out what that's about. You come up here and you approach the lake, and look at that! It's a sneaky Klepto! It's holding a Koopa shell.
Yeah.
And you can choose to practice here, and swing your golf.
You're
You can
trying
choose
to
to do the golf here.
You're trying to kill the bird. Kill the bird. Kill the bird!
So yeah, you wanted to try and... Like, my first thing, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just swing, whatever, and we'll see what happens. And it didn't go far enough, because I didn't really aim. I was just kind of going, and you do that, and it just, like, laughs at you, because you missed. So you go for it again, and you do a proper aim. And you get, like, the little X that shows you're gonna hit an obstacle.
You're going to kill the
Which
bird.
is what you want. So you do that, you swing, and you hit, and it screeches. And it drops a Koopa shell and flies off. And it turns out it was an actual Koopa in the shell. And the Koopa comes up. And is thankful you saved me. I can't believe you bugged that unruly bird. I am free. Have a drink. It's a power drink.
This is the first time we've seen a animal species from the southern Kongosphere, or whatever it is, the Kong Isles, interact with a creature from mainland mushroom.
That's a Klepto, not a Neki.
Oh,
Kleptos are the condors. We saw one in Mario 64. It was the one in the desert that would steal your hat.
right. You know what?
And here I was just kind of screwing around. Just like seeing what happens if you try to practice again, and it's just like nothing. Whatever.
And then you lose the ball forever. You can't swim, because swimming is not a skill that exists in the golf dimension.
Yeah, you can, like, along these ranges, you can practice in a lot of different spots, most of the locations. You can just decide, I'm going to try to do a shot from here.
There's a lot of people trying to tell you how to play the game that you demonstrated you're good at.
And this guy explains how to change your aim. A lot of the people at the first place explain basic controls of the game, which, you know, useful for players who are just starting and don't read the manual. So yeah, there was a Koopa Troopa in here.
Yeah. And a Klepto.
And a Klepto. Like, a Klepto is just like a condor. Yeah, it's specifically the version from the Mushroom World, but that's less of an interesting thing than
the
a
important
Koopa
part,
Troopa.
The important part is there are things from the Mushroom World in the Gulf.
Yes.
Dimension.
Yes. And you kind of have to wonder, is it that things have been leaking in the same way that things have leaked out? Like, did a Koopa Troopa and a Klepto and a couple of other things that we'll see later just happen to stumble into the Gulf Dimension? Like, was there a Koopa Troopa at one of Princess Peach's many parties who fell into the Gulf painting and is trapped here forever now?
Was there a bird that ran in and maybe the bird captured a Koopa Troopa on their way in?
Or were these created by the princess into the Gulf Dimension as part of it?
That I doubt, because there
yeah.
does not seem to be any, like,
Yeah.
recognition other than a sign that says there's a creature here.
Yeah. And that sign was probably put up by one of the caddies being like, there is a strange thing This is not a golf thing. I don't understand it. We should warn people to stay away.
It
Because
might affect us.
Not golf. It's weird. It is not of this world.
Never even heard of something like this from the Lynx Club. Those bastards are all weird!
So yeah, their various dimensions, their painted worlds that they have, sometimes people will just stumble in and be trapped there forever.
I mean...
And they're not really doing anything to stop that.
Like, from the first time we saw painted worlds in Mario 64, I guess that wasn't really the first time most people were exposed to painted worlds, I suppose. You can just go in a lot of them.
Yeah.
And if, like, they've had to edit and rework the Gulf dimension so that they don't have to worry about invaders from one of their created worlds escaping and trying to kill all of them, and then you need to break their legs. Maybe there's just not as much security on these paintings anymore.
I mean, what security would there ever be? A toad with a spear that he's too afraid to use?
It's not like everyone knows how to use a rocket launcher. A bazooka.
So yeah, there's just these paintings that are probably scattered amongst Peach's many castles. There's just some of the paintings are magic worlds that you can fall in.
And, like, why bother keeping track of all of them?
Yeah. And, like, we do know for a fact that sometimes they intentionally put people into the painted worlds to, kind of be rid of them. Somewhere within the Gulf dimension, Foreman Spike is still living out his days in peace, not being murdered by Bowser.
That is a really tragic form of exile.
I mean,
trapped in a Gulf dimension.
As I understood it, it's self-imposed. It's not exile, it's sanctuary.
Yeah.
Because he was running for his life from Bowser.
And has, as far as we can tell, not been empowered by Mushroom World magics.
Yeah.
Because, as we know, the Mario brothers are from the Mushroom World.
Yes. They are mystically spawned heroes, and probably normal humans from Earth are less affected, possibly unaffected by things in the Mushroom World.
It's hard to say, as the only...
okay. The only time that we know for certain that someone from Earth has done stuff in the Mushroom World, like, meaningfully, has been Waluigi.
Right.
And we have seen him get affected by mushrooms. Like the giant and mini mushrooms in the Mario Party 3.
True.
Or 4? It was 4. Yeah, 4 was the one that had those mushrooms. But yeah, we have seen Waluigi gets affected by those. But also, he's done a lot here. So, I think it might take Earth humans a certain amount of time to acclimate to the magic.
Yeah.
Possibly.
It's...
Or maybe Foreman Spike just never tried any of the mushrooms and doesn't know a goddamn thing about any of this magic.
I mean, he has, in his last appearance there, outside of Golf, definitely used more conventional methods of engaging with destruction.
Yeah.
Waluigi is shown to be a lot more open to the idea of trying and exploiting what resources exist within this different world.
Yeah, Waluigi is very crafty and very inquisitive. So, yeah, he would definitely be exploring this stuff in a way that Foreman Spike wouldn't. Anyway, there was an approach challenge contest and lesson over here that I did.
Yeah, we just kind of talked over it because it's more interesting to think about Waluigi.
Yeah. But it's a thing that happened here. It's about doing an approach shot and doing, like, spin to properly approach with the approach shot towards the hole on the green.
Spin or not spin to win.
You hit the ball and you have it roll up, and that's the thing.
Wait, running approach?
The
So
running
just
approach,
run at the ball and then hit it?